Hi, and welcome back to the Ambassador to the World YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk with you about a wonderful book. But before I get to that, I really want to, one of the goals of this YouTube channel and the consulting business is to really get everyone educated about what's going on in the world, what's going on locally, resources that can help you become more globally minded, resources that will help you to grow your heart and enlighten your mind about current issues, and then really be able to meet the needs in your own way based on what's really going on. So from time to time, I'm going to bring with you to you resources or books, videos, other things like that will really help you broaden your perspective of the world and help you to become a better person and better prepared to meet the needs locally and around the world, because you're informed about what's going on. So today is going to be a resource review video, and I'm going to be talking today about Outflow. Outward Focused Living in a Self-Focused World. And it's Steve Sjogren and Dave Payne. And the date on this book, that actually a few years ago, is 2006. But the information is still very pertinent. I believe it always will be pertinent. So it's Outflow, Outward Focused Living in a Self-Focused World. And, really compared to other cultures, here in America, we're very individualistic. We're not very community-oriented at times, and we're not very aware sometimes of things that are going on even around us. So one of the things that this book talks about is our life is kind of like a old fountain with a few tears. And as you think of water, as you think of living water, there's a verse in the Bible that says, "Within you, the living waters flow," and we know that we're not just made for ourselves, but we're made to glorify our Creator and to help others while we're here. So I want to show you this picture of this fountain. It is really good. So this is week 1. So this is just an example of the fountain, an old fountain, 4-tiered, and I want to show you the explanation of this fountain. So in this particular fountain is a representative of our spiritual life, our life with our Creator. And so there's 4 tiers. I hope that you can see this. Tier number 1 is the Holy Spirit, or the Great Spirit. Tier number 2 is you. Tier number 3 is your family and friends. Tier number 4 is your community. And tier number 1, 2, 3, 4. And tier number 4 is your world. So there's 4 tiers. So tier number 1 is the Holy Spirit, the Great Spirit that lives in you. The second tier is you. The third tier is your family and friends, your community, and your world. So as we talk about that in the concept of overflow, and really we know that we're not here just for ourselves. And if you don't know that, I'm sharing that with you today, that you're not just here for yourself to live and just go about your life, that there are people around you, even in your family, even in your community, that I believe that you have specific gifts, even specific practical items, even specific skills that you can share with them that they really may need, and you're the only one that can meet those needs. So as we talk about Outflow is the name of the book, and I have on my pages are very well worn. And we know that in every area and sphere of our life that we have opportunity to give back. So as I said, it could be through practical things, things that other people need, going to an elderly person's house, working their yard, helping a single mom out. There are very, very really unlimited ways that you can help out. And we know that each of us were created for a special purpose, and we don't want to hold that purpose. We don't want to hold that that to ourselves. And there are study guides in each chapter. Your life experiencing outflow, your life can flow, the blessings flow. But we know that there are things in our life, even circumstances and trials and different things that tend to suck the living water out of us, or things that block the flow of the living water from getting into other parts of our life, or getting into the people that need it. So I'm just reading you a few chapters, and there's wonderful discussion questions. So week 1 is called a life overflowing. Week 2 is outward focused towards God or our Creator. Talks about Jerusalem, listening to the still small voice of our Creator inside of us, loving those who loved you first, sharing it all with God, serving God with love. And in each week, I believe there's 5 weeks. At the end, there is a group discussion questions and really reflection time. So also, week 3 is outward focus towards family and friends, and sometimes that's even the hardest to do. The value of listening, loving, and your family and friends towards Jesus, our Creator, sharing Jesus with those who you love, serving wholeheartedly. Week 4 is outreach or outward toward your community, listening to strangers, loving your city, sharing the party, and serving your city through vision. And week 5 is outward towards your world. So we know that it's not just about our family and friends. That's really where it starts. It's not just about our community, but it's also about our world, using our gifts and our talents to bless the world. So week 5, ends of the earth, listening for a change, love and action. So I'll talk a lot about love and action on here. Sharing with everyone, and a lifetime of serving your world. So it's really a wonderful book, a wonderful resource, particularly for those that are Christians, but even if not, it's a really good basis point for serving your community and understanding your community and those around you. And mine is very well marked. And in each chapter, it says at the end is getting your feet wet in the reflection pool. Also dealing with water. One of the questions is, this is one of the last weeks, what is it about your city that you love? What makes your city special? And how could those special aspects of your city translate into our Creator's vision for your city? What would be happening if Jesus showed up and so his followers actually started doing everything the Holy Spirit asked of them? And what's one way you personally can become a part of God's vision for your city? So that's just in the community section. So I encourage you to read that. So again, it's outward focused. It's Outflow, Outward Focused Living in a Self-Focused World by Steve Sjogren and Dave Peen. I really recommend this book for you to become more aware of how you can reach out and love your family, your friends, your community, and even the world. So take care, and bye-bye.